I clicked to go live. Am I live? I don't know. It still seems to be waiting. Is anybody here?
Hello.
I just wanted to say thank you again.
I think that if I went to
Really, Chris, we don't have to.
here,
No problem.
Well, you put yourself out.
are you?
The contract.
Okay.
You got it.
Seems to be.
Good news.
It seems to be just a problem with the waiting. If you're waiting for it, it didn't work. Here for me. It's still showing upcoming Tuesday afternoon. That one. It's something to do with the waiting, I guess.
Actually, I'm working at the Woolpack. Would it matter?
Because this one's working. But I had to click the go live. And I waited until a minute or two after the let me go on my link again. Did you take the link in from Facebook? No.
Are you going to get changed?
See.
To go out?
Impromptu, are you? Oh, yep, it's working now. I don't know.
So what time are you going?
But I had to click on the go live, even though it was like a minute or 2 minutes after when I had scheduled that. No, that's not where I am. I know I'm watching here somewhere. Impromptu, how are you? Okay, there we go.
Go on then, young lady.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I did have to click the go live, even though I had it scheduled. See, I do have no patience, so I've always jumped the gun. I'm watching it out.
It's going out.
Turn it down.
Who's on?
I've always jumped the gun.
Oh, they're great.
Stop that. I've always jumped the gun before I've gone live, so maybe it has something to do with the schedule. I don't know. Because I have been scheduling mine the night before, and that I do a good job. I'm doing it the night before, but no, I don't know. It did not work the first time, and I noticed still in my thing is still this Tuesday. The Tuesday one is still upcoming Tuesday afternoon. So I don't know why that one didn't work. Maybe it was just a glitch at the time. Anyways, it didn't work for me on that one, so who knows what caused that. Mind you, I did wait for like 5 minutes. It's trying to load it right now. It doesn't even exist, so I don't know how it's going to load it. Oh. No, I got your notification. My notification didn't even get sent out to my subscribers. Wow. Well, maybe today wasn't the right day for some reason, Never, going what's natural and what flows, I guess. All I know is the earlier one, the one that I scheduled, it's going around and around. I don't know what it's waiting for because obviously I'm recording a new one, so that one's not going to happen. No, I'll just have to try to get rid of that one, I guess. Okay. Oh, so I'm live. I don't know. Maybe somebody will come in the afternoon. What do you think? A difference. It would be a difference. Where am I? Yep, there I am. Yeah, so this one's working. But the last one definitely is lost. I was just popping on to see what was going on in my... fires in California. Snowstorms everywhere else. Surfing in Bali. Ooh. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, the thing is like I think for both of us, it is a learning curve. All this, and it's so easy. It's so easy to get overwhelmed. I have that. I learned that, especially from technology and that, because it always seems like it's so big. That it is. It does seem um what I don't the aggravation of technology. But what can you do, right? That's why I have a really hard time following instructions and things. It just no. But yeah, I guess today just wasn't the time for whatever reason. We gotta. I'm just totally. And I'm gonna. This is really funny. Funny. When I say funny, I don't mean funny. I mean coincidence. As I was sitting here waiting for you, this coin. This. There's not even a coin. It fell. I found there's a coin. I thought, oh, this coin is sitting by me, and I looked at it, and it's like a First Nation symbol, like pressed out in I don't know what, and on the back it says connection. So while you were trying to be doing that, I found this sitting, and I'm like, where did this come from? And I put it over by my little lamp here. But yeah, so there's a little message for you. So I don't know. I mean, I don't. Is it upside down? It looks like I don't know. It looks like a frog. Well, I don't know. Maybe some of your friends in Duncan would be able to identify that. But on the back, it's saying upside down connection. It's just so weird. Like I don't even know where this came from. It's sitting literally on my lap. So yeah, it looks like I don't know if that is a frog. So well, maybe that's a message right there, hey? You never know. Um, I did do the drawer cleaning thing though. The organization I made it to my the t-shirt drawer, and maybe it fell out from there. I have no idea where it came from. But yeah, I've gotten a lot done today. I've done all my geoguessers and did a whole bunch of this AI annotations for my Hawaiian honeymoon and the Mori Buki Board um, Championship 1991, and also for describing my channel. But then I had to go and change the title because it made me sound like I was getting too, what's it called? Too megalomaniac. Too, I had to remain humble, stepping away from being humble. So I had actually Gail Olson Web Pioneer, so I removed the Web Pioneer part. We don't need that there. It was just, I mean, it's the truth. It's what I am, but I don't need to be, why? I wanted more or less in the description, to show that, more about coffee time and that, and a place for people to come and just be themselves. That's more than, for now, that's the message that I want to get out there. It's not all about my home videos and stuff. And also, I've got to remember that Wake Up Book of Days. I was going to look into that every day and see what was going on. And I missed that for the last 2 days. What does it say for the 7th? Woman's work. The holidays are over and it's time to immerse ourselves in work again. Ain't that the truth? In England, January 7th was once known as St. Distaff's Day. The saint in question being the rod in which flax is wound prior to spinning. This symbolized back to business for women. Wow. And today is also Capricornian Day, so its element is earth. It is partly because the zodiac month of the goat falls during the northern hemisphere's coldest season that the ancients equated this sign's earthy element with winter and the north. Earth, actually, brown is, and shades of brown is one of my, and also green actually though, but is one of my favorite colors. Earth's color is brown in lists of symbolic correspondences, but when preparing to carry out some candle or cord magic, or trying to get yourself into an earthy mood, remember that this drab-sounding word covers a rich range of shades from terracotta through warm reddish-tinged chestnut to velvety chocolate and mocha shades. Yeah, I've always really liked brown. Brown and green. Two strange favorite colors. So there you go. That is for today. So I actually haven't missed it today. We'll have to wait till tomorrow. Find out tomorrow. Well, I definitely am feeling ready to get back to work. I definitely am ready to get back to work. Because there's a lot more than just holidays to celebrate. And the ability to be well enough to get up and work is a blessing. Just like the ability to wake up and use your noggin. Just like Rainbow, my favorite YouTuber, reminds us every day. And yeah, just seeing what I've missed in my YouTubers today, or what's happening in the news, or I mean, it's not political because I'm staying away from that stuff. I'm telling you. There's enough people, I think, that talk about the news that I don't need to. I just love these. I subscribe to people's home videos. So I just love them. Here's Rosanna's bridal shower, February 1990. I think it's because I put my honeymoon video up for 1991, and then I started getting people's honeymoon videos. But I'm telling you, I had the best honeymoon. Nobody can even match my honeymoon because I did spend one night's drinking. We did get like we had a Hawaiian wedding, and they did send a lot of Mai Tais, and that was how many years did I say? 31. It's the last time I drank, really, to the point where I was sorry for drinking. But for the most part, we explored Hawaiian culture and ancient sites and everything spiritual about Hawaii rather than the bars and things. It's funny, when we came home, my husband, he was actually like a trainer manager for a hockey team, and they were all saying, "Hey, did you go to this bar? Did you go to that bar?" And he's like, "No, I went to heritage sites and surfing competitions and other things." I couldn't even name it. I think there was Hernando's Hideaway. I think that was a bar there. That's probably the only one I could name. But yeah, I guess I'll be going through in the next 3 weeks. I'll be going through my Hawaiian honeymoon scrapbook and creating content and talking about that, because I do have a very good scrapbook. I'm glad to save all those things. I don't know what's going to happen to them after I'm gone. I don't know if anybody's going to want them, but they'll probably show up in some thrift shop somewhere, and someone will make a YouTube video about it. I'm still waiting for somebody to make a YouTube video about the abandoned house that we left behind with all of our stuff in it because it was ruined because the roof caved in and mold overtook everything. Oh, I'm just waiting. I used to watch those abandoned home videos until I started feeling bad because I thought, oh, how would I feel if they did my home? Because it's a big possibility that they could. I wouldn't be very happy if people going in and making suppositions about my life based on the things I left behind. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't read Ida. Ida says, okay. Oh, hi. Oh, it's working now? Oh, mine's working. Okay. Oh, listen, I just wanted to do it today for his mom so she could watch it later. Yeah, but maybe maybe it isn't. Maybe that's not what he wanted it right now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It would be the first time technical, you know, interferences or you know, I don't know. I don't like it. You know more than I know all this, but I'm just wondering because everything's possible. Ah, Ida says interesting about the coin. I enjoy. Oh, I'm glad you liked my Hawaiian honeymoon video. I was thinking, there's one point where I ring that big bell, and I'm wearing those. I remember I told you about my neon spandex shorts. Those are my neon spandex shorts. I will never be. Oh, maybe I will. Who knows? There's a few other videos, family videos. I think I'm floating around in, but whether I'm wearing my neon spandex shorts. Thank goodness my husband wasn't wearing his blue. Oh, that would have been a little bit too much. I mean, the white short 1990 shorts are good enough. But yeah, that was and that groovy shirt that he got the morning before we went out. I think it was the first morning we got there. First place we went were the thrift stores, and got a really cool vintage for $2 aloha shirt with the martinis all over it. That was like the best shirt ever. We should have saved. We had a really nice collection of vintage Hawaiian shirts. So I think we should have saved. I still have one, but I think we should have. I think he has one too. I think we should have saved them because I don't know why. Because we're hoarders, and that's what we do. They'd be back in the house with all the other stuff that I'm waiting for some YouTuber to stumble across and make a video about. Oh, who knows what kind of story they'd get out of the stuff we left behind. Oh my gosh. We had so many people. The thing is, we lived on a farm, so we had outbuildings. We had like we had a shed. Actually, we rented it out to for free to a heavy metal band that my son was involved with. And heavy metal Buddhist, sorry, not Buddhist, Tibetan heavy metal band. And then we had another big building. So what was really weird was when people would move, they go, "Oh, can I store this place? Can I store this stuff at your place?" So I mean, what am I going to say? And then there's a lot of people moved in and out. We had a lot of people over the years that moved in and out, and they leave things behind. So there's quite a bit of stuff still there, I'm sure. At one day, I got up in the morning and it made a 2-car, like a garage sort of open, and it was full of furniture. I had no idea where that came from. And I found out later from my son that some friends of his grandparents had to, in an emergency situation, be moved into a nursing home. They didn't know what to do with the furniture, so they dropped it there, which is fine because I ended up using the couch and a few of the wall units and that, But things would show up like full-size arcade games, like, the old like Pac-Man and space asteroids, whatever, full size. A couple of those, and there was a big full size marimba one day. The things that would show up there because people knew we had the room for it. And once there was a boat, there was a motorhome. That's what happens when you have the extra space. And then, of course, when you go to move, nobody wants their things anymore, or they've long disappeared. But yeah, so so much of our things were ruined by our landlord. We had a landlord that was a corporation actually in China and refused to basically do anything with the house. So what happened was the raccoons got in, teared the roof apart, and the moisture got in between the walls and everything else. So a lot of our things were ruined by the mold, and I'm surprised that we didn't get really, really ill. But we managed to get out of it. And we got out of there after the actual roof in the living room caved in. It actually caved in, fell in, and it was a heavy, heavy rainstorm, and the water was pouring in like a faucet into our living room. Okay, I think this is about all we can take here. And the landlord understood. But I did take a bunch of pictures, and I was good friends with the mayor and a few of the alder. I mean, she was wanting to get things done in Richmond. She was like she had some kind of shady bank thing happening. And I made sure that the mayor and, my old high school teacher was like one of the councilmen. I made sure they all got pictures of what was going out of that house before I left because, which I noticed, which was really strange because when I go on Street View and look at it now, it's got a new roof on it. Nobody can live in there. It's inhabitable now. I mean, it's toxic, I'm sure, but there's a new roof on it. And I think the farmers that are farming land behind just are using it for storage and stuff now. But it's a shame. I'm sure Mrs. McNair would be so upset. I tried to. I hope she gives them. I hope she gives them a good time for that. But yeah, I'm just waiting for somebody to go in there, and one day I'm going to be seeing a video of it. That would be so weird. It would be very invasive, Somebody going through all your stuff. Hope I can hear the kids getting out of school. Miles' favorite time of day. Things are back to normal. The kids are going to school again and coming home. Well, speaking of Miles, I'm going to pop off and go watch some YouTube, catch up on my soap opera, and see what Miles is doing because he knows when the kids come home to school, it's getting close to dinner time. But it isn't like close to 3 o'clock, is it? Oh, it is. Dinner time for Miles at 3. Okay, so I'll try this again, and I'm pretty well always here, and hopefully next time, fingers crossed, and maybe maybe time wasn't right for other reasons. But I did have that glitch, and it's still showing that people are or I'm waiting for myself, I guess, to go into a video that isn't there. It's still there, yeah. It's upcoming. It's still showing it's upcoming. That's weird. I wonder if there was just a Tuesday afternoon, one waiting. And I don't know who that one person is. It can't be me anymore. Live at 1:36. So it's trying to load it too. But I mean, the camera's not on for it. It's the same computer. So I guess it's just we'll have to pace it down to one of those things. Yeah, you have a great day, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Feed my dog, I guess. We'll talk to you later. I need to go delete